Oh, and what are you going to do when you get older? Are you going to do dancing and singing too?
Yeah.
When I was a little girl, I would dream of one day making a difference in the world through dance.
Parris Goebel.
Famous choreographer Parris Goebel.
World hip-hop dance champion.
Parris Goebel has worked with some of the biggest names in the business.
What's up guys, I'm Parris Goebel. I'm the creator of the Parris Dance Studio and this is the Parris Project.
We had finished a Europe tour in May and we were super excited about this. Like we were like, yeah, we just had a successful tour, we're on our way home. And I'm not lying to you, we left Germany and the news broke to us that we're about to go do a 6-week world tour.
When it comes to selecting the dancers for the world tour, it's actually quite a big decision for me. It's a huge opportunity and the dancers get to travel the world and perform. I take it really seriously and I make sure that I choose not only a talented group, but a group of dancers that have been working hard. So it's really important for me. Kaya and Kirsten were kind of my main girls. On every project I'm on, they're always there with me. They're always by my side.
When Parris came up with the world tour idea, I was like really shocked because we've never done a world tour. When we heard it was like 6 weeks, I was like, wow, that's a long time. But then I heard the countries we were going to and it was just crazy.
The Parris sisters, they've been with me for years. They're just incredible dancers. At a young age, I just knew that they were going to blossom into superstars.
I bring to the group and what I add is like, I love performing, so I'm over dramatic.
A few months earlier, I had been on the Europe tour and that was my first tour with Royal Family. And I think it's cool because I get babied around quite a lot from all the older RF members, so yeah, I like it.
Corbin's key because she actually helps me run the studio right now and she's just an amazing leader. She definitely gets things done.
I'm known as like the tomboy of request and RF. So my style is like gangster swag.
Elvis, who's actually one of my best friends, he's the life of the party.
My role was everything on the world tour, so I was helper to backstage manager, makeup artist to shopping to just everything that you could think of.
And then there's Ezra. He's actually like the fashionista of the group. What's really cool about Ezra is he's helped us style all the shows. It's awesome to have someone like that on the team.
I bring a lot of fun, a lot of laughter, a lot of organisation, and a lot of wise words to the younger ones, being older myself.
I've known Parris and danced under Parris for the past 10 years, and it's progressed into a working relationship where I learn a lot from her.
So Josh is our really good friend from the UK and I met him actually a few years back when I was teaching in London. Josh was kind of one of the first guys that reached out and was like, hey, we love what you're doing.
Organising the world tour, I knew it was going to be a challenge, but I knew it was going to be an exciting challenge. We could make this something that was incredible that no one had ever done before, and I was ready to take the challenge on.
So preparing for the world tour takes a lot of hard work. There's so many things that go into the dynamics of creating a world tour. My key inspiration for this show was really, again, thinking about the fans and what they would want to see. So I did kind of a mixture of a lot of original old material and then put in a few new scenes here and there. I wanted to incorporate film and dance, so what was really special is we had mini clips in between each scene that I'd filmed previously all around the world. So for this particular show, we had about 2 weeks to put it together, which is not very long.
Come on, last one. Yeah, bumps up, make it bumps up, make it bumps. Hey. There was a point where we started seeing that we would always finish at 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning. You want to use it?
I don't, I'm just going to see you guys can breathe on them. Because you literally just get up and you're about to come back on.
A lot of long nights, no sleep, go straight into early morning.
With no questions asked. So I think we had no choice but to adapt to that because Parris works well during those awkward hour times.
We had a lot of changes. We cut a few pieces, made some pieces longer.
Parris is a perfectionist, so we're definitely still tweaking and we're changing things up. So it never really was finished, it was just a show in progress.
But I mean, once you hit the stage, you kind of just feel it and you go off your friends on stage.
Martina, usually on the outside? Yes. Will we come in a bit more again? And then just...
What was really special about starting the tour in Auckland was our family and friends being there, and it's our hometown.
So when we started our first show in Auckland, probably more pressure to be on point and to perform our best because it's our families.
I feel like around the world you don't know people, so you don't expect anything from them. But I think it's always a lot of love when you're at home, when you're around your family and you can perform for them.
It was cool to like show them how hard we've been working and what we've been working on and why we were away all those hours and days, you know. So it was very cool. It was very special for us.
When we travel the world, I hate to tell you the most finest crowd we ever have is New Zealand. So here's the deal. The challenge tonight is to get rid of that title. Cool?
When we tour the world or anytime we compete or showcase overseas, we really represent New Zealand and where we're from, so I think it just felt right to start the tour in Auckland.
I'm glad that it was Auckland first, not any other country. That was probably the most scary one for me, just because my family and friends were there. and it was our first time really doing this show with costumes and as a show in general.
A lot of old RF members, I guess, got to see a lot of the pioneer sets that they started, and it was cool to be, I guess, their void and performing what they put on stage and performing it back to them and having them be happy about the product that we put out.
I think we nailed it, like we were all happy as after, so yeah, it was stressful, but it was fun.
So we do this thing where the boys always do stuff together because we're boys, and the girls always try this.
The language barrier is quite high.
So yeah, we won't be sleeping much tonight, but that's okay. Ah, we're excited! What's our do? Woohoo!